New York City's 2025 mayoral race is heating up, and Democratic nominee Zohran Mamdani is at the center of a firestorm. His bold socialist policies have drawn fierce criticism from business titans like JP Morgan's Jamie Dimon and Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary. Why are they so alarmed? Let's dive into the story of Mamdani's campaign and the backlash it's sparking.
JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon jumping into the growing number of business leaders speaking out against New York City's Democrat mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani. Dimon slamming him as more a Marxist than a socialist.
Dimon's harsh words reflect a growing fear among New York's business elite. Mamdani, a Democratic socialist, won the Democratic primary in a stunning upset, promising policies like free buses, city-run grocery stores, and rent freezes. But critics like Dimon and O'Leary say these ideas are a recipe for disaster.
No, these policies that he is talking about implementing in New York have been tried in many countries and other states in the past, and they fail miserably. I mean, the strategy for politicians like this is to offer everything for free. Free subway, free buses, free food, free everything, and just say, look, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out when I get in there. Everything's going to be for free. Obviously, that doesn't work. That's not how America works. That's not the American dream. That's not even democracy. And it's not going to work if it actually comes to pass in New York. But I got to tell you, it's long before Jamie Dimon made these statements recently. The money's been quietly moving out. I mean, nobody's stupid, particularly in real estate. If there's a 5% chance that this guy gets in, you don't want to be near this place as a developer because he'll impose rent controls, which will collapse any returns. So what New York really needs is a clear path to stable policy, and this guy is not it.
O'Leary's critique cuts to the core of the debate. Can Mamdani's ambitious plans work in a city as complex as New York? His platform, which includes a $30 minimum wage and higher taxes on corporations, has energized some voters but terrified others, especially in the financial sector. Even some Democrats, like Senator John Fetterman, are distancing themselves from Mamdani, citing his radical policies and controversial stances. Mamdani's past comments, including calls to seize luxury condos and his anti-Israel activism, have fueled accusations of extremism, raising the stakes in this race.
Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman is speaking out against Democratic Socialist and New York City mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani. Fetterman claims Mamdani's politics do not align with those of the Democrat Party, as Mamdani has been pushing his socialist policies. He is radical and anti-Semitic. Oh my goodness. So, a citywide rent freeze. So these are some light things on his list compared to what I just mentioned. City-run grocery stores and free buses.
Clearly, the GOP are now going to use him as their tentpole of messaging for the new upcoming elections for that. So for me, I mean, now he is a socialist. I mean, a proud socialist. I mean, he's not, I guess, a technical Democrat. I mean, I'm close friends with many very, very left Democrats in the Senate. But again, we don't have those kinds of views as well. So we have different views. I don't think that's helpful at this point to have that be someone that's been identified as one of the emerging faces of our party.
The opposition is mobilizing fast. A group called New Yorkers for a Better Future Mayor 25 is raising $20 million to block Mamdani's path to City Hall. With business leaders like Bill Ackman joining the fight, the financial community is betting big against Mamdani's vision.
The war chest seems to be building. This is a headline in the Wall Street Journal, Kevin. New York's financial crowd rushes to build anti-Mamdani war chest, talking about a new group that plans to raise at least $20 million to stop the Democrat Socialists in this mayoral race. And here's what we're hearing from some of those uber powerful and wealthy business leaders in New York City about Mamdani. Listen.
I talked to all the condo owners, all the apartment owners, all the homeowners. If he wins, your homes are worth 50%.
It's awful. What do you think is going to happen? Everyone could easily relocate now. People aren't in offices. We need to do a marketing campaign in general in New York just to get the skyscrapers filled with office businesses in here. So who's going to pay for all these things he wants to do with all these freebies?
You don't build housing by attacking the people who build it. You know, I'm a developer, and by attacking me, my company, our peers, it's not effective. A rent freeze is a housing freeze, plain and simple.
If you put these policies in place, New York will continue to decline. That's the problem.
First of all, elect a socialist, get a communist. It's the last stage before communism. That is fact.
Say that again.
The rhetoric is intense, with critics warning that Mamdani's policies could drive businesses and wealthy residents out of New York, leaving the city to grapple with economic decline. Yet Mamdani's supporters argue he's addressing real issues like housing and affordability. As the November election looms, New Yorkers face a stark choice: embrace Mamdani's bold vision or reject it for a more traditional path. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more updates on this heated race.